Welcome to Tales from Panperipta, where clouds wear capes and dreams drift on starlit winds. Each episode brings you gentle, whimsical bedtime stories set in the vast and magical realm of Panperipta, a world full of sleepy trolls, moon-sweeping tinkers, and curious frog inventors. Whether you're here to unwind or doze off, you're always welcome in Panperipta. Take a deep breath and drift.
Story 1. Tilly Thimblewish and the Lantern of Forgotten Truths. In the mischievous realm of Panperipta, where whispering willows sway like dancers and fireflies trace secrets through the air, there fluttered a sprightly forest fairy named Tilly Thimblewish. With a truth-detecting lantern and an ever-curious spirit, Tilly's days were filled with riddles, giggles, and the occasional tangled mess of someone else's secrets. Chapter 1. The Vanishing of the Truth. Tilly loved her lantern. It glowed warm as candlelight and revealed hidden truths, shimmering faint blue whenever someone fibbed. But one dusky evening, while the sun tucked itself behind the Yawnwood Hills, her lantern sputtered. Instead of glowing bright, it flickered weakly, then dimmed altogether. Tilly's tiny wings buzzed anxiously. No. Without truth, how will I tell the fibs from the facts? The whisper-willows themselves seemed to sigh in concern. A council of elder pixies soon gathered, their expressions serious. "It's happening," said Elder Flisk, his voice like rustling leaves. "The forest of echoes is swallowing forgotten truths again." Tilly's eyes widened. The forest of echoes. A tangle of ancient trees where forgotten truths drifted like mist. Her lantern's magic must have been drawn there. And so, gripping her tiny satchel and determined heart, Tilly zipped toward the forest, ready to reclaim the lost truths. Chapter 2. Into the Forest of Echoes. The Forest of Echoes was darker than she remembered. Silver mists curled low to the mossy floor. Whispers flitted between tree trunks like ghostly ribbons. Tilly's lantern barely flickered in her hand. She passed trees marked with the faintest carvings, secrets, names, broken promises. All forgotten, all abandoned. A shadowy figure loomed ahead. It wasn't a beast, but an ancient echo, shaped like a weeping child, made of drifting memory. "I lost my truth," the echo whimpered, its voice layered like overlapping whispers. "I can't leave without it." Tilly hovered beside the echo, her heart aching. Her lantern pulsed faintly. "I'll find it," she promised. She darted deeper into the forest, passing echoes old and new, a forgotten friend, an unspoken love, a hidden shame. With each, her lantern brightened. Finally, in a clearing where moonlight painted the ground, a shimmering sphere hovered. Tilly's lantern pulsed wildly, the heart of forgotten truth. Chapter 3. Restoring the Light. The sphere glowed with raw, tangled truths, some heavy, some light as song. Tilly steadied herself. "Truth isn't always easy," she whispered, "but it belongs." She guided the sphere toward her lantern. The light swelled, warming the forest. casting away the shadows. The echoes straightened, their shapes solidifying. They remembered. The child echo smiled softly as its form faded into peace. Tilly's lantern blazed strong and steady once more. With a satisfied sigh, Tilly zipped home through the trees, the whispers now filled with laughter, songs, and, most importantly, the light of truth. Epilogue. Back in the Whisper Willows, Tilly Thimblewish hung her glowing lantern by her mushroom door, knowing that as long as the truth shone bright, the forest and its secrets would never lose their way again. Story 2. Umbrella Ulf and the Breezelands Carnival. In the blustery realm of Panperipta, where clouds tumble like giggling children and the winds weave ribbons through the trees, there drifted a most peculiar umbrella named Umbrella Ulf. With fabric that shimmered like sunrise and a handle of carved skywood, Ulf's colors changed with his every emotion, and today they swirled with nervousness. Chapter 1. The Carnival comes to town. The Breezelands Carnival was a once-a-decade event when wind riders, sky acrobats, and floating peddlers descended upon the meadows to celebrate. Flags danced, tents swayed, and laughter rippled through the breeze. Ulf should have been excited, but his fabric flickered uncertainly, yellow for worry, pink for embarrassment, blue for shy hope. The last time he'd attended, a strong gust had sent him tumbling through the crowd like a confused kite. His pride and his fabric had been ruffled ever since. But this year, he would face the carnival properly. With a determined wobble and a whisper of silk, Ulf drifted toward the festivities. Chapter 2. Trials of the Sky Games. The carnival burst with marvels. Kites shaped like whales soared overhead, balloons tangled playfully, wind sprites zipped between stalls. Ulf signed up for the Sky Games, a series of airborne challenges testing balance, bravery, and breeze control. The first event, the Ribbon Drift, a winding course of floating ribbons that competitors had to weave through gracefully. Ulf wobbled at the starting line, his fabric flashing nervous green. But with a steady breath, he unfurled his canopy, caught the breeze, and soared. He twisted through the ribbons, dipping, rising, nearly tumbling, but always regaining his course. The crowd cheered as he crossed the finish line, fabric glowing proud blue. Next came the Zephyr Waltz, then the Windborne Maze. Each challenge pushed his fears and his skills. Chapter 3. The Champion of Breezelands. By sunset, Ulf stood atop the final podium, the sky awash with gold and peach hues. His fabric shimmered bold silver, the color of quiet confidence. The Breezelands Carnival crowned him champion of the Sky Games. But more importantly, Ulf had conquered his tumbling fears. As the final gust of the evening sent lanterns drifting into the night, Ulf twirled joyfully, his fabric flickering every brilliant hue of happiness. Epilogue. To this day, The breezelands speak fondly of the umbrella who soared with courage, and how sometimes the bravest winds are the ones we choose to ride. Story 3. Madame Drowselle and the Lullaby Thief. In the slumbering realm of Panperipta, where clouds curl like blankets and dreams drift like mist, there dwelled a sleep sorceress named Madame Drowselle. Cloaked in moon-silver fabric and speaking only in lullabies, Drowselle weaved dreams across the sky and kept watch for those who tampered with sleep. Chapter 1. The Empty Dreams. One twilight, the villagers of Snoozefield awoke groggy. Their dreams vanished like smoke. Pillows were cool, dream jars empty, even the stars seemed dull. Drowselle's lullaby magic pulsed with unease. A lullaby thief had come. She gathered her dream-painting brush, her pocket of moonlight dust, and soared into the starlit sky. Chapter 2. Shadows Among the Stars. Through the drifting clouds, Drowselle followed faint trails of stolen dreams, threads of forgotten lullabies, and whispered nightmares. Among the constellations lurked a figure cloaked in shadows, cradling stolen dreams in glass baubles. The thief sneered. Dreams are wasted on sleepers. I shall keep them for myself. Drowselle's voice wove into a song, soft but resolute, a lullaby of hope and home. The stars pulsed, the thief faltered. With every note, the dreams slipped free, returning to their slumbering owners. Chapter 3. Dreamlight Restored. As the final stolen dream floated home, the thief's cloak unraveled, revealing a lost, sleepless soul. Drowselle sang not of scolding, but of comfort. The thief wept, curling into restful sleep for the first time in years. The stars brightened, the clouds shimmered with painted dreams once more. Epilogue. Madame Drowselle returned to her moonlit tower, knowing that every dream reclaimed, every lullaby sung, kept Panperipta gently drifting through the night. Story 4. Pebble Puddle Hop and the Singing Stream's Secret. In the ripple-laced realm of Panperipta, where streams giggle and lily pads bob like tiny boats, there leapt a playful river sprite named Pebble Puddle Hop. With toes that skipped across water and a voice that left ripples of song, Pebble adored every splash and secret the streams could hold. Chapter 1. The Silent Waters. The singing stream had gone quiet. Fish peeked out uncertainly. Frogs blinked wide-eyed. Even the reeds drooped without melody. Pebble's brow furrowed. A stream without song is like tea without honey. Determined to uncover the silence's source, Pebble hopped across the rippling surface, following the faintest whispers. Chapter 2. The Song Beneath the Stones. Deeper into the forest, Pebble discovered the truth. A mischievous water witch had tangled the song beneath the riverbed, trapping melody in shimmering stone. The songs belong to me now, the witch cackled, her voice like rushing rapids. Pebble's eyes sparkled with defiance and a plan. Chapter 3. A Song Set Free. Pebble gathered the stones, skipping them across the stream in perfect rhythm. With each bounce, a note escaped. With every splash, the melody mended. Soon, the stream sang again its song, brighter, stronger. The witch huffed, but even she smiled, tapping her toes to the restored tune. Epilogue. To this day, the singing stream hums through Panperipta, its song reminding all that even silenced melodies will find their way home, with a little courage, cleverness, and a well-timed skip. Story 5. Pendle Moss Cratch and the Garden That Never Sleeps. In the ticking, whirring realm of Panperipta, where gears grow on trees and clockwork blossoms bloom, there scurried a clever little clockwork mouse named Pendle Moss Cratch. With brass whiskers, a winding key, and dreams of invention, Pendle toiled to create the impossible, a garden that never wilted, because it never stopped ticking. Chapter 1. The Frozen Flowers. The first garden had been promising. Cogs turned, springs coiled, petals spun like clock hands. But at the first frost, the garden shuddered and stopped. Pendle's ears drooped. His dream of everlasting bloom was rusted shut. Only the mythical heart gear, hidden beyond the cogwood forest, could bring the garden to life forever. Chapter 2. Through the cogwood and beyond. Pendle scurried through trees shaped like winding keys, past whispering time moths and grandfather clock groves. The cogwood was no easy maze, but beneath silver vines he found it, the heart gear pulsing softly, etched with ancient clockwork runes. With delicate paws and boundless hope, he carried it home. Chapter 3. A Garden That Never Sleeps. The heart gear clicked into place. The garden shivered, then bloomed. Metallic vines coiled gracefully. Golden flowers ticked gently, petals spinning in quiet harmony. Time passed, seasons changed, but the garden remained vibrant, ever turning, ever growing. Epilogue. To this day, beneath moonlight and mist, Pendle Moss Cratch tends his clockwork garden, where time blossoms and dreams bloom, forever ticking, forever bright.
Panperipta grows quiet for now, but its skies still shimmer and its stories never sleep. Stay as long as you like. Another tale is always waiting. Take a deep breath and drift.